Hey guys, Lucky Star Shi-Roku here, and today I want to give you a little bit of an update of what's been going on over the last while or so, because I am aware it's been a little while since I brought back the daily stuff, and I didn't mean to, but there's just been a few things going on behind the scenes that I think I should share a little bit. So in this video I'm just going to be talking, because again I know there's been a couple of videos lately, like there's been a couple videos like this one, like there's the clock's changing, there's been a few other things here and there, and I thought just do a video explaining everything going on, because there's been a few things kind of delaying my progress, so just talk about everything pretty much. So there's going to be some stuff we've covered, some stuff we haven't, and just hopefully it'll give you a better idea of just what's been going on and why the videos have been so delayed. I do intend to bring them back, it's just going to take a little while just because of what's going on. So firstly, let's go over stuff we've already covered. So for those who are new and are a little unaware, the clocks recently changed, and basically when the clocks change, whenever the clocks go forward or back, they always confuse me, they always disorientate me for a little bit, take me a bit of a while to readjust. Typically, when the clocks change, they do take me usually about 1 or 2 weeks to fully adjust. I have adjusted now. It's only took me like a week this time, which is good. But like I was saying, there are other factors as to why the videos haven't come back yet, which I will get to in a minute. So I have adjusted. I'm feeling a lot better. The clocks is no longer a factor into why the videos are so delayed, but again, there are other factors, so I'm going to get into that now. So there have been a couple other things happening behind the scenes that I don't think I've talked about either as much or at all. I can't exactly remember, but another factor of why videos haven't come back is because I've been trying to get Jimmy Neutron versus Jimmy Negatron working. Yeah, a lot of this is because of one game. Yeah, who knew? Who thought one game from the early 2000s would give me this much grief? So, as you all know, I have finished my Let's Play of Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, and usually when a game finishes, I usually move on to the next game, which in this case would have been Jimmy Neutron versus Jimmy Negatron, which is the sequel, and that one's been a bit of a tough one to get working. I don't know. OBS is acting a bit weirdly, so we've tried different softwares to get it working. We've tried DxWin, we've tried Voodoo, we're trying a bunch of things to get it working. It's been a hell of a process. We're still looking into things. So I think we're getting close to finding a solution, but it's still going to take a little bit of time. So basically, while looking through stuff, Aragorn thinks there may have been an issue with my OBS, because in one of the attempts we were trying to get it working, he noticed that the audio mixer was not there. Like, it was recording the game, but the audio mixer wasn't there, and the video was completely silent, which is obviously a big problem. So Aragorn thinks there may have been an issue with my OBS. Like, there was an issue with my OBS, so basically we end up resetting everything. Like, we end up uninstalling OBS and then reinstalling everything. He kind of did this a little sneakily, like he kind of did this behind my back while I was doing something else. So I wasn't aware of this, so basically I've just had to spend the last couple days trying to redo everything with OBS, getting my settings the way I like it, and it's just taken a little while. It's mostly all done now. I've mostly gotten everything back to how I like it, but it's going to take just a few more days, a little while longer, just to finalize everything. Again, everything is mostly fixed. Mostly, I just need to run a couple more checks and tests just to make sure. So that's another thing. It's mostly all fixed now, but again, that's another reason why videos are so delayed, because obviously I can't really record without OBS, and with everything being reset to factory settings, that means I've had to remake all of my recording scenes by scratch, which obviously takes time. But yeah, that was something else. That was a bit of a painful process. Like, you should have seen me recreating everything. I was like, do, another job bites the dust, do, another million more to go. So that was both painful and also humorous in a way. But again, everything is mostly all fixed now. Mostly everything's mostly fixed. We're just a couple few last minute things really. So other things that have factored into my video delays is basically whenever something happens around here, so I am very sensitive when it comes to like my environment. So if there's a lot of noise going around, like around me, which there have been a little bit, like basically my scheme that I'm with, the scheme that I'm in, has recently had some work done. They've recently had workmen in, like over the last couple of days, I've had workmen in basically updating and changing all the doors and stuff, which has been rather noisy for me, and that's been a little overstimulating for me, so it's been a little overbearing. So usually when stuff like that happens, it does usually happen like early in the day, and I'm typically not a morning person typically, so and again it's a little overstimulating, so I've basically just spent that's been happening for the last 3 days now. I've been just changing and updating all the doors and stuff. They're currently doing my door now, or the next they did it yesterday and they'll be doing it tomorrow as of recording this, so Thursday and Friday. But it's just been a little overbearing, so I've basically, because of that, I've just been basically sleeping all day like for the last 3 days, just because when there's that much noise going around, there's not really much I can do. It's just overbearing, overstimulating, and there's not really much I can do. So that's another factor into my delay. And another thing is, I kind of hurt my neck recently. Probably sleeping on it funny or something, I don't know. So I've tried a few things. I've tried running it under the hot water in the shower. That's not really helped, and it usually does. I've tried sleeping without my neck pillow. I usually do have a neck pillow. I've tried sleeping without that to see if that helped at all, and I think maybe it has a little bit. I think after recording this, I'm probably just going to take a warm bath and hopefully that helps. But that's just another thing. So again, there's been a couple things delaying my progress here and there. I've tried to keep you guys in the loop with community tabs, but I think every so often, there's only so much community tabs can do, and sometimes you do need a proper video like this just to talk about everything. So, so there's been a lot going on, a lot going on out of my power. But once everything's sorted, again, we're still going to look into Jimmy Neutron versus Jimmy Negatron to get that working. That's going to take a little while. So for a little while, I may have just 2 games to jump back and forth between, and I suppose I do still have Insaniquarium going as a backup, I suppose, and there's other things. So once everything dies down with the doors and stuff, I'm going to try to start recording again. Again, still working on Jimmy Neutron in the background, so I'm still looking into things. I'm still trying to get things working, but that's basically why there's not been a daily video for me for a little while, just because there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that's just beyond my power. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update of what's going on with me in general, just because it has been a while since the daily content, and I just thought, again, there's only so much community tabs can do, so I thought just make a video just to keep you guys a little bit in the loop of what's going on. But again, as soon as everything calms down, as soon as everything goes back to normal, I will try and bring back the daily stuff as soon as I can. It's going to take a little more time. But again, that's going to do it for me. As always, thank you guys for watching, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a good day, you guys.